Hey guys, it's Andrea. I'm back with the first of the finishing videos for the Quilted Witch. I don't know how many this is going to take yet. We'll just see how it goes. So now we've done all of the blocks. We're just putting them all together now. So I got this from Fat Quarter Shop, by the way, which I'll link down below in the description box. They are a fantastic quilt store. Some of the best prices out there you're going to find for stuff. And like I got the kit for this. They packed up a kit. Look at all the leftover fabric. First of all, this is all my leftover background. That I don't even know how much that is, but that's a lot. That's at least a couple yards, if not more. And then let me see if I can show you the other fabric. And the fabric that came with the kit is all this row. That's what I've got left over. You can't even tell I've used anything. That's how generous the fabric allowance is with the kit. Anyway, all the cutting instructions. But here's all of the pieces we need cut up. I also went ahead and cut up the binding. It's sitting over here to the side. This is our binding fabric. So, let's get started. Lost my place. Here we go. I have these blocks left that will sash up and all that good stuff, I'm sure. So first we need one of these little guys. We need the green and yellow one. Right here. So we're gonna put S on one side. Y'all, there's so many cuts here. It was like the A through Z and then AA through EE. It was a lot of cutting. So I gotta read through some stuff here. What is it? S and BB. Yes, here we go. S on one side. And we're also, what is this block? It's one of, oh, it's this one. Purple and blue. Z on one side. I kind of skipped forward so I could keep chain piecing. And then when I can't chain piece what I'm doing, I'll chain piece my quilt on the side, which I'm making an Irish chain out of my 1.5 inch scraps. And I'll use those as leaders and enders. And we're pressing to the outside like this. And then BB will go on the other side. I finally watched that live that Lori did with Kimberly at Fat Quarter Shop, and she showed all of her quilt kits. Oh my gosh. Y'all know I wrote down 4 that I want to order. I already have the Quilted Snowman reserved and the Quilted Scarecrow, not the Build Your Own, because they have applique. I don't like to do applique. They've got a Build Your Own that's applique, Scarecrow, and snowman, but I'm doing the quilted snowman and quilted scarecrow. But they also had like a bunch of crows. They had autumn quilt seeds. Something else. There's a couple other things I wrote down too. Those are the ones I can remember off the top of my head though. Oh my gosh, such good things to come. Oh, the sew-along kit. The Sew by Row kit. I don't have that book either though, so the Quilty. It's going to be out of the Quilty. What the heck is that book called? Quilty Goodness or Quilty Fun? I'll have to get that book too if I want to get that one. Okay. Next we're going to attach this to Q. Stella actually cleaned out my fan day before yesterday, and it's blowing like the wind. I gave her a little thing, and she like tweezers, and she cleaned all the gook out of the grill. Because you could barely even feel it, but now it's just like blowing everything everywhere. Press to the outside. And this is going to have a Q on the top. Don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they understand when be broken. I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. Iron to the top. And we're going to put C block. On the top. And we're gonna take, oh shoot, that's got black in it too. And we're going to put these two together now, so I'm pulling them both off. This guy going to attach to this guy. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I made the yummiest lunch today. for one of my dinnerly meals. It was the curry butter fish with orzo pasta mixed with spinach. Stella actually ate the fish. She usually won't eat fish at all, and she liked it, so it was delicious. There's that. And we're gonna connect that to a great big block. Let me grab it. This big square. Oh, isn't she cute? Isn't she so cute? Adjusting as I go. Oh. Alright, now we need this one. A purple and green little guy, and a brown and pink star. So the brown star is going to have double A on each side of it. I thought these were in a little bit of an order. Where the heck are you? There we are. Man. We're fixing to go out there and carve pumpkins today. It's a beautiful day here. It's like 73 degrees, something like that. This we're going to press to the extension. It came out good. Okay, I'll set that to the side. Oh, I also cut out this I didn't show you. 7 of these strips. That's also been cut for the something in this. Don't know yet. Probably the outside borders. Alright, this green one is going to have C sewn to the side of it. And this, oh, that's supposed to be blue and green, not purple and green. Not that it really matters, but It doesn't really matter, except to me, I guess. Uh-oh. Oh, no. She didn't tell us what strips to put on it. They're not labeled. See? The others are labeled. Uh-oh. That's not good. Did I miss something? I'm confused. Oh, crap, yeah. I see it again over here. She doesn't tell us what that is. Oh, no. She didn't tell us what that is. What, am I losing my mind? Hold on. Okay, I did miss something. Because I just go by pictures and I hardly ever read. Let this be a lesson to you that you need to read. We were supposed to do 4 of these units with this. She tells us the sashing, so I'm gonna go ahead and do those now. These 2 need to be sashed. So each of these is gonna be sashed with S and BB, same as the first one. S and BB. You see? You watch me and you see how I mess everything up, and you don't do that. You do different. I'm taking one for the team. We're taking it for the team. Okay, there's the S and BBs. So S on one side of each of these 3, and BB on the other side. And these 2 need to be sashed with a Z. Just on one side. Well, I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't afraid of understand. And never takes me to be broken. I just want you to know who I am. We're pressing all of these to the borders that we just put on. Okay, and I'll put these back over here because I don't need it. Don't need it right now. Oh, these I need to finish though, not this one. Wait. Oh yeah, this is the AA. Sorry, we'll be back on track in a minute. The other side of these are gonna be BB. I don't think I'm using all of those, but so. Now, we still have a couple of these left. Don't need that right now. I do need this. And we're gonna put Q on this side. There's the R. There should be a Q nearby. There it is. I mean, there was an R, should be a Q nearby. Okay, Q on the other side of this. I'm gonna leave this one out from my current block and put all these over here because we're not using them yet. Okay, now we need Y on this side. This is so fun, y'all. Seriously. Wow, oh my gosh, that's wonky. That is obviously not measured. What the heck? That is... I'm gonna have to cut a new strip. What was I thinking? Let me see. What the heck? Okay. Maybe not. That's better. I know exactly how I did that. I had it, you know, doubled up, and it was the last line off my cut, so it wasn't exactly even. I know how I did that. Okay. Now, attach this guy. That looks better. Yeah, this right there. That section's done. On to the next. Green and red. Green and red. Crud. I don't think I have a green and red. I guess. I guess I'm just going to use this green and yellow. Like I said, it doesn't really matter. D. I finished Tom Lake. It was okay. It was nothing I would ever necessarily recommend or read again. Oh, now we need this square. Let me find it. This one. It's going to attach to G. Now, I just started Razor Blade Tears. I'm like one chapter in, so I really can't speak on it yet. But it's basically, you know, I only read a couple of lines of the description because I don't like spoilers. So basically, I know it's a thriller or mystery kind of thing, and it's about these two fathers whose sons were murdered. They were a couple. The sons were married, and they were murdered. And the fathers try to solve the murders. I believe that's what's going to happen. So, yeah, I just started that today when I was cutting the rest of these blocks. Listening to it on Libby. I guess I should clarify. I'm not reading a book and cutting at the same time. I'm listening to the book. I love me some audiobooks, y'all. Love, love, love. These days, I just don't have the patience just to sit and read. I've got to be doing 2 birds, 1 stone with everything. I always have to do multiple things or I'm bored. P. So yeah, if I wasn't recording and talking to y'all, I would be playing my audiobook. Sometimes my seam's so easy, guys, my blocks get hung up on the sides of it. Once I get to sewing bigger pieces, I'll take it off probably because it'll start hanging up more on the seams. So I really don't need it at this point. Now I'm losing a bunch of points here, but I'm not even worrying about it because I knew that was going to happen. I need to pull this off now. So those two sections go together. My bobbin is almost out, so when I change up my bobbin, I'll take this off. Now what are we doing? Sewing this section here to U. U's gonna go on the top and bottom of it. There's the V. Where the heck's the U? Let me size this up. What's this supposed to be? 20 and a half. Okay, that's a little over. I'll trim it on this side. Yeah, that's definitely a little over. It's probably from last night. Oh man, my bobbin ran out in the middle of that. I didn't think it was going that soon. I didn't think it was going that soon. Yep, I gotta stop anyway. Carve some pumpkins.
As soon as I pick this up, he's like staring at me.
Okay, this one got finished. So I'm gonna go carve pumpkins and change my bobbin. BRB. All right, pumpkins are carved, bobbin is changed, and I'm ready to go. What the heck am I doing? I'm all befuddled because my seam guide's not on there. I was like totally lost for a second. Yeah, I went off on that seam. I'm gonna have to correct that. She has you. Oh, rumor has it. I'm just gonna rip the section that's messed up. Not the whole thing. So I'm gonna get it started there where I've got it too small of a seam. Yeah, I was sewing like 1/8 of an inch seam. Okay. Another finished 9 patch. Put this on the other side as well, this U. Oh no. Shoot. I broke my top thread. Let's try this again. I'm going to turn that down a little bit. There we go. I just started too fast for a loose thread. Alrighty, let me press both of these. I'm pressing to the addition. We're gonna attach this section to this section now. This guy, if you couldn't see. All right. Now we're pressing this to the middle border strip between these two sections. Press to this. Prestidigitation. I have no idea what that means. It's just a word popped in my head. Prestidigitation. What does that mean? Don't know. Okay, we're going to now sew L on the side. She has you, a rumor has it. That's all the words I know of that song. And I have no idea why it's stuck in my head. Ooh, kitty cat block, eh? Let me grab it. Grab Dolly. Kitty cats in the house. All right, we're gonna put K along the head side. J. Where is K? Here it is. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. Oh. First, put O on the top. As we say, I am way off, but I'm not. Okay, put O on first. The top of the cat. Don't you come in here looking like that? Cowboy boots and your painted on jeans, all decked out like a cowgirl's dream. Don't you come in here looking like that. Don't you come in here looking like that. Almost giving me a heart attack. Don't you come in here looking like that. This, oh shoot, I always forget about these things. I'm gonna press this to the addition. Won't you come in here looking like that? With your cowboy boots and your painted on jeans, all decked out like a cowgirl's dream. Alright, while we're working on 3 sides of the cat, we're putting borders on. I'm going to go on to the other side, which is, I got to pull some of these blocks again. None of these. Some of these. Let's see, we need the blue and orange and this and this. Okay, this is going to be attached to Q. This guy attached to A. Press to this. Press to this. Now we can put the K piece on. Oop. Now it's too long. How long is this supposed to be? I'm just gonna do it from the bottom, because I could trim this without hurting anything. I can't trim the bottom of the cat without hurting anything. Painted on jeans. I must have cut that wrong. Is that so long? Oh no. We'll measure it. We will definitely measure it here in a second. I've definitely been making too scant of a 4th quarter seam. That's why everything's going up too big. This is supposed to be 22.5. Measure this over here. Excuse me while I measure this guy. Down, 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 down. 21, 22. Oh, what? Mine's way short. I'm confused. Let me measure this. Okay, that's measuring 21.5. Okay. It's too long. That extended piece is too long. So I'm gonna trim it. That's what I figured. 21.5. You're almost giving me a heart attack. Why'd you come in here looking like that? Sorry. All right. Now the other side of the cat is F. We'll see how this measures up now that I've trimmed it. Fingers crossed. Perfection. Perfection. All night down like a cowgirl string. Want to come in here looking like that? Want to come in here looking like that? Boy boots and your painted on jeans. out to the border, sashing, whatever you wants to call it. And this guy. Border. That's long too. And you painted on jeans, all decked out like a cowgirl's queen. Are you coming here? Open like that. Alright, I think we're at a good stopping point. So let me pull this kitty cat off here and we can take a look at what pieces we've done so far. Oops. Let me press this real quick. Let's go take a gander. One section done. Looking good. Two sections done. Adorbs. Three sections done. An hour to do that. Isn't that crazy? Give me a thumbs up, guys, if you like the video. Subscribe if you like to watch Sew With Me. So I'll see y'all at the next one.